Matumbo finger wag after that block. Griffin way off. Rebounded by Bosch. Rajon Rondo leading the NBA in assists, 12 a game. He's right there in steals. Pierce for three gets glass. And here's the lead out for Griffin. Nice pass. Aaron Williams cannot finish. The West with an 8-point lead. The East in possession. Ray Allen lost it. About 7 or 8 turnovers already for the East squad. From Williams. Rondo on the recovery.
Well, the question was asked to me last night from Charles. And I'm going to ask you, Steve, who has a better body and whose body would you want? Blake Griffin or Dwight Howard? Who do you want?
That's a tough choice. I mean, first of all, how did this conversation come about?
Draw the dunk contest. We had Dwight at the table with us.
Just one. Look at this. The explosiveness. Head up by the rim. He could have grabbed a teddy bear by the teeth on this dunk right here, like Serge Ibaka did last night. How about the creativity
in
the contest?
Loved it.
Last night, and the bar keeps getting raised higher and higher in terms of presentation. I don't know where it goes from here.
JaVale McGee with the two backboard extensions. That was amazing. That's unbelievable.
I thought last year in the slam dunk they had run out of time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They keep coming up with new stuff. I think people have too much time on their hands. Think about these possibilities. You can watch your favorite team anywhere with NBA League Pass. Call your local cable, satellite, or telco provider. Log on to NBA.com/League Pass for the special half-season offer. And don't forget to be sure to log on to NBA.com throughout tonight's game to watch player ISO cameras in which you, the fans, can vote. Final seconds of the first. Here is Joe Johnson for three. Time is run out. It's a 37-27 lead for the West. Kobe Bryant, the high point man, in his 8 minutes, 4 of 7 from the field, 11 points. The West shooting 15 of 28, just under 54%.
Welcome back to the Staples Center. The West leading by 10. Marv Albert is the voice of the NBA and also the king of celebrity montages. He's not easily impressed, but he even admitted that after watching the celebrity game, he had Beaver fever. Justin, the crossover move was great, but how would you describe your talents on the court?
I don't know. I've never really played in a league. I just kind of went out there, had some fun, and I played pretty well, but I really think Pippen should have got the MVP. It was a fan voting thing, and my fans are crazy, so they were gonna vote for me. But it was a lot of fun, and we went out there just having a blast.
You said your fans are crazy. What's the craziest thing a girl's ever done or tried to approach you?
I mean, my fans are amazing. The most amazing thing they've done is probably like I've had a girl like stand in front of our car so we couldn't go, and that was pretty crazy.
Last weekend you performed at the Grammy Awards. This weekend you're participating in All-Star Weekend. Don't you have to go to school or anything?
Yeah, I have school, but it's the weekend, so yeah.
You're now 16. You have a driver's license? You own a car?
I do have a driver's license. And I have a car in Atlanta that I drive.
You get an allowance? You gas money in it?
Not really an allowance, but kind of like a limit, so I can't spend so much on my car a week.
Right, well, you said you thought that Pittsburgh won the celebrity game. Who's going to win the MVP in this game here today?
I don't know. I don't really. I think tonight they're just having fun with it. I don't really know who I'm going for. Just here to have some fun.
Is Kobe your favorite player?
Kobe is my favorite player, but tonight is just a game of fun. But if the Lakers were playing, I'd be going for Kobe.
Thanks, Brian. Enjoy it. Congratulations on your MVP award too. Back to you, Mark.
Craig with some penetrating.
60 minutes? Craig?
My goodness. Second quarter is underway.
Anderson Cooper over there.
Rich, what was your allowance, Steve?
I like that Justin just shot him down. He said, Craig, it's the weekend, okay? I don't have school. Nobody has school on the weekend. Well, I'll tell you what, if he's going to be a true baller, he's got to learn one thing. You never apologize for getting the MVP, Justin. All right?
He's a humble man.
No, you take it with stride and walk away with that MVP, my friend. I just want you guys to know my fans are amazing, too. They really are. I'll tell you about them later.
Russell Westbrook has checked in for the first time, and Joe Johnson knocking down a three, and Kevin Love of the Minnesota Timberwolves, who had a spectacular season, has come on, and when I say that, he turns it over. Kevin Love, who played his college ball at UCLA, on track to becoming the first player to average better than 20 points and 15 rebounds since Moses Malone did it 82 and 83. Love has had 7 20-20 games this season, and also shoots better than 40% from downtown.
I love what Greg Popovich told us before the game as Joe Johnson knocked down the long three. He said he was divvying up playing time. He was talking to the players. He said, you know, you guys are going to play this much. These guys are going to play that much. And all you first-time All-Stars, you guys are rookies. We're not going to play you much at all. And then he laughed.
There was a look of concern on the face of Blake Griffin and Kevin Love and that guy, Russell Westbrook.
Well, another UCLA byproduct with Kevin Love at UCLA. Consecutive Final Fours for Russell Westbrook as James scores 2 years in college, 2 Final Fours, not a bad track record.
Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder able to combine with Kevin Durant. Here's Carmelo Anthony, not able to find the range. Horford handling the ball. Here's Johnson, the three. Rebounded by Horford of the Hawks. I wanted to see if Al Horford and Amari Stoudemire would be on the floor at the same time. They've had a little something going between them.
Well, you know, Steve, you mentioned it. There's a little bit of beef between certain players because you see each other so much during the regular season, and I think for this game, kind of put things aside and try to go out and win for your respective conference.
And they are on the floor at the same time. Oh, slam! Russell Westbrook, who can't sky, puts it down.
His athleticism is just awe-inspiring. When you see it up close especially, you don't really get a sense of his speed until you see him live and in person, but he is just absolutely explosive.
He has scored the last 6 points for the West. Here's Stoudemire. Durant with no hesitation. That was a three-point attempt and a pushing foul called on Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, I can never get tired of saying this. Russell Westbrook from UCLA. I'm sorry, Steve, with the nice finish here. The elevation, the extension. Maybe next year, slam dunk champion. Second place in the Pac-10, UCLA.
Coming this March, it's the NCAA tournament, which will come to you nationally from the team of networks, TBS, CBS, TNT, and True TV. March Madness beginning on Tuesday, March the 15th, with the first 4 on True TV. And on the subject of college basketball, about 13 miles away from the Staples Center is the campus of UCLA, which is home to one of the most storied college basketball programs in the nation. Reggie, control yourself. The late John Wooden leading the Bruins to 10 NCAA championships. UCLA has sent quite a few players to the NBA, including Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, our very own Reggie Miller, along with a few others, Bill Walton, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then Lou Alcindor. Great basketball history.
I tried to get you there, Steve. I mean, we could have been teammates, but no, you and Lou had something else up your sleeve. Who's also I'm referring to. You didn't try that hard, as I recall.
And here is Kevin Love, rebounded by Derrick Rose. James gets it down low. Amari Stoudemire. I mentioned the antipathy between Stoudemire and Horford as that pass is broken up. The last 2 innings between the Knicks And the Hawks producing sparks between Amari and Al. According to Stoudemire, Horford celebrated over-enthusiastically after blocking an Amari shot when they met the next week in a game. And well, the next time in New York, Stoudemire said, Horford, don't want to see me. Horford said, are we supposed to be scared of him? Nobody's scared of Amari. Sounds like one of our production meetings. Show put on by UCLA's Russell Westbrook. Right in front of the East bench. Wade coming up short. And here's Westbrook on the hop. Durant lost control, then recovered.
Not much transition defense going on right now. Both clubs trying to get out behind the defense and into transition.
Rose, what a move. Derrick Rose able to split right through.
How about the night Derrick Rose had Thursday on TNT as Durant misses the long three? 42 points, a career high against the Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. I mean, everybody's talking Miami, Boston. How about Chicago without Noah for the last 6 to 8 weeks, and they are still right up there with Miami and Boston.
Well, Boozer misses 15 games, or 16 games, comes back and gets integrated in the offense, along with Derrick Rose, and now Noah's out, supposed to come back this Thursday against Miami, as you mentioned. And how about Coach Thibodeau, the job he has done?
Phenomenal. And, I think it's critical in the East for the Celtics to win that top seed. I think they really want to win the top seed and let Chicago and Miami battle it out in round 2. But I can see the Bulls, the way they're playing, ending up as the 1 seed, which would surprise everybody.
Derrick Rose having a career season. Stoudemire, and the ball deflected out. Last touch by the East. Chicago at 38 and 16. They are 2.5 behind the first place Celtics. This is Love. Rebounded by James. Put a move on Paul. James all the way. Wow. LeBron James straight down the lane. That leads to a timeout call by Greg Popovich.
I don't think Bob can take it. I can't let a guy just get right to the rim without calling a timeout. So watch the explosiveness, the Dr. J swoop, the finger roll. Greg Popovich wants to talk it over.
The NBA All-Star Game, live from Los Angeles, is brought to you by AutoTrader.com. Now, compare new and used cars side by side at AutoTrader.com. And by Taco Bell. Think outside the box.
Hey, congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Dwight Howard congratulating Hall of Famer Bill Russell this past Tuesday at the White House. President Obama recognized 15 recipients for the Medal of Freedom, including NBA legend Bill Russell. The Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor, and is presented to people who have made important contributions to U.S. national security, world peace, culture, other significant public or private endeavors. And during our last commercial break, this crowd, just moments ago, showed their appreciation for Russell receiving that honor. Also nice to see Stan the Man's usual honor. Nice move, but Westbrook not able to finish. One-time St. Louis Cardinal, also honored by President Obama.
It's amazing to see the modern-day player approach Bill Russell. He's the most revered man in the NBA, even more so than Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic. There's this reverence for Russell for what he did, not only in the NBA, but for civil rights.
Now Gasol is now 4 of 4 from the field. He has 8 points. The West with a 51-43 lead, 5.5 to go in this first half. Rose wide open. The rebound handled by Bryant. So Bryant, Paul, and Westbrook in a 3-guard set with Durant and Gasol. Here's Kobe off the double, trying to post up. Howard came over the help, and a foul was called. So that'll put Bryant at the line. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Here with Al Horford and Joe Johnson, the two Atlanta Hawks representatives. Al, what has this weekend been like for you and Joe being here together?
It's been great. You know, it's our second year straight that we've made the team together, and it's been a great experience.